Chasing a Feeling Fantasy League. What's going on, guys? It's me, Ben Danucci. Hope you guys have had an awesome season so far. Listen, I used to play fantasy growing up, so I know how the week to week gets, man. Your team gets beat, you're in the dumps. You think it's it for your team, then all of a sudden you make that waiver wire claim, and your team's back in the top spot. So hopefully your guys' league's been going awesome. Andrew. I know it's been a rough few weeks for you to start the season, but the good news is still early in the year. We got a lot of ball left, so maybe you need to hit free agency pretty hard this week, throw some guys on IR, and see if you can make a push for it here the second half of the year. But appreciate you guys letting me do this. If you need any of your videos, let me know. I love roasting on people. Andrew, if you keep doing shitty, man, I roast your ass every week if you guys need me to. So go Cowboys. Love it. Have an awesome week this week, guys. Have some beers on Sunday for the games. Enjoy it. Appreciate letting me do this. Have an awesome one.
How'd you guys like that surprise? Pretty good, right? Pretty good surprise. What's up, everybody? Darth Pascal here. Oh, shoot. Wrong YouTube channel. Hey, guys. So, gonna run through the 10 power rankings real quick just to get this video done. Gonna run through last week's scores, and then we'll do the preview. But starting with the last week's scores, Pascal dropped a 130 on Jesse to 109. We had Miles at 109, losing to Doug 125. Doug's looking a little bit better this season so far, picking it up. John with a 114, third highest of the week, beat Andrew 73. And Taylor, no, this was our closest matchup. This was our marquee matchup. 94 for Taylor, 95 for Noah. Our last matchup was between two heavyweights. Aaron got the win, 106 to 95. Probably the performer of the week, what for me, was Pascal. I think he had the best week, but really the low score was not Andrew, and I don't think it was Dan or Noah, some of these other people. I think Aaron, even though he got 106, was a little scary. A little scary with 106 and Hollywood Brown going out possibly for 6 weeks. So, all right, on to the power rankings. At number 10, Jesse. He probably should be at 8, probably deserves 8, but another loss. That's 6 in a row. Going to Andrew, based off his team and his roster, he should be last, but he's at 9. And as Ben DiNucci said, he needs to pick it up. Ben DiNucci himself said that. Number 8, 130 points. His team looks like it's on the rise. I personally feel that. Remember, I'm just the commissioner. I'm not Pascal. I'm just the commissioner. Number 7, we have Miles. I mean, 109 is not a great score. But if you look at the scores this week that was tied for the 4th or 5th highest, you know, he's a middle of the pack team and he's 2-4. Just does not make sense. I mean, he's literally bottom of the rung and he's at 7. Like, I really feel like he should be at 4 or 5 with that roster he has. We go up to Doug, and Doug's at 6, but he's 3-3. It's really hard to rank Doug. Like, I'm not sure if he's a top of the line team or bottom. Then at Dan, he had a really hot start, but that's what keeps him higher, is his hot start. I personally think Dan's probably going to keep falling as the season runs on. Who knows? DeAndre Hopkins is back. Maybe I eat my words and he jumps back up the table. John at number 4, and he's here because of consistency. He really should be higher, but his consistency has just been terrible. He's 4-2, just not a consistent team. And number 3 is Aaron. Even though Aaron won and one of the people above him lost, Aaron's at 3, and I really can't decide between him and Taylor because Taylor's number 2. But Taylor gets the edge because Aaron's bench is better, but Taylor's starters are better. And I had Aaron higher until we saw that Hollywood Brown is out for 6 weeks. So Aaron's a little bit thinner, and he doesn't really have great replacements. So Aaron at 3, Taylor at 2. And then number 1, he didn't earn this spot. He fell into the top. He didn't earn it. You know, 95 to jump to the top of the power rankings does not cut it in this league. I mean, I'm not going to overreact and put Pascal or Doug at the top because we had good weeks. The power rankings are your throughout the season. Just because those 2 people had 2 good weeks does not matter. But yeah, that's the power rankings and the wrap-ups from last week. So now onto the previews for next week. I've got Pascal versus Andrew, and Andrew has no Dalvin Cook and no tight end. I've got Pascal winning by 25 points. Probably more like 10 because I'm never right on that. But I've got Pascal winning. Doug versus John. Both of their QBs are on a bye. I think John's QB's better, so I think he hurts more. Doug is going to win that battle this week. Taylor and Jesse. Jesse's already a bad team, and he's hit by the Eagles' bye. So He doesn't have his Eagles players. Taylor's going to win. Jesse goes to 0-7, and it's hard to imagine can he come back from this. I mean, it helps that Andrew only has one loss, or only one win, but we'll see. Noah versus Aaron, a top 2 teams, 3 teams fighting it out. But Aaron's in trouble. He's got his tight ends on a bye, and Hollywood Brown's out. So I've got Aaron edging him out here in the last one. Is Miles versus Dan. Miles is gonna go to 2-5 with that roster. Are you kidding me? There's no way. But Dan's winning it because Miles has a ton of buys and he's in trouble. So that's your wrap up. Man, this week is gonna be a weird one. I can feel it. You guys find out the gender of the next player in our fantasy league. So this is Dallas Cowboy Kirby's signing out. Boom!